So quick information about Nefertiti: we're not allowed to take pictures inside the room of the statue, so which is why it's a bit blurry. So this section was basically about what they use on their tools, like pots, pans, and cutlass, things like that, and how they look like in those days. I think it was very amazing to see that they already had things like this. It's just a bit more advanced now, and it really shows that the world is developing. It's pretty cool. We also got to see their helmets and the jars where they place their oils and perfumes, which usually actually are oils, and also their exchange of money, which was usually coins. It was just a fun experience, and it was nice to see how things were really in the olden days. You can see their spoons there as well. Yeah, it was really cool. And that's the mirror.
Vibes on vibes, you bring my way. I've been searching around the city, trying to find my way. Vibes on vibes, you bring my way. I've been searching around the city, trying to find my way. You can balance it, check and balance it. No one bad man see, check and balance it. You put me on the low, you put me on the road. Bad man let them know, nobody have to know. Interconnected style, Lagos to Joburg, them and them they feel your vibe. Interconnected style, Lagos to Joburg, them and them I go the mile. Girl, bad man they feel the way you whine to the rhythm and the bass. Move to the rhythm, make we groove, make you move to my play. You are got a rhythm and a vibe that I make a man crazy. From the north to the south, you are set the house I play.
So this section mainly had jewelries and gems and things that they wore in those days, and also it had like a gate where there were different events of the Bible that happened. I think that was really fine and unique as well. Me and my auntie tried to decode the gate as much as possible, but we did our best. They also had like combs, which they used to use in the old days, which kind of look like African combs. If you know, you know. And also there's an inscription that you see that actually was how or what they wrote to on the tombstones of people that they loved. So it was actually translated, and there were some for kids that didn't really live as long. If you can pause the video, you'll see it. And I think it was just really amazing, to kind of see or feel what people felt those days. It was just an amazing experience, really. Obviously, this section had a lot of history as well, from the large details of the skulls and bone fragments of soldiers to the little ones that were like scissors and glasses that were used in the older times. They also portrayed the image of a man who would have been existing in prehistorical era, which I thought was really cool and lifelike, and it was very, very scary. They were also able to retrieve a sacrificial well, which you probably see. I thought that was really cool to see how wells or spiritual wells would look like in the olden days. They had also fragments of animals that were in the past boats. It was just very diverse and very nice. This was my favorite section, apart from the Nefertiti section. This was one of my favorites.
Original bad man, you don't know.
It's fake kills.
Standard. Body smoking like a cigarette. Oh no. Baby, I can smoke it all. Yeah. Say now you I want to see when I wake up in the morning. Say now you I want to feel anywhere that I be going. Baby, make you ginger me. And I go ginger you. I know that you're feeling me, and I be feeling you. Oh, baby, make you ginger me, and I go ginger you. I know that you're feeling me, and I be feeling you. Oh, girls, them are random. Me have to turn them down. Anywhere we go, see them be hating now. She carry you. Her body amazing, oh. My baby, oh. I will love you forever, oh. Girl, for your body, I'ma risk it. I'ma risk it. Chop your body, girl, like a biscuit. Like a biscuit. Oh yeah, dark, she jeje. No, they do me, she get. You wanna come move fair. Now you I want to. Body smoking like a cigarette. Oh, baby, I can smoke it all. Say now you I want to see. When I wake up in the morning. Say now you I want to feel. Anywhere that I be going, baby, make you ginger me. And I go ginger you. I know that you're feeling me. And I be feeling you. Baby, make you ginger me. And I go ginger you. I know that you're feeling me. And I be feeling you.
So nobody better than you. I know. I said nobody proper than you. I know. Girl, one boy and reach your money, yo. Germany, yo. Them they feel you from London to SA. We could do it my way. Baby, make you ginger me. I wanna feel ya. Anything you do, make I feel ya. If I know if you do, I'ma go talk am. Baby, you rock am. No need for broughton, baby. Love you, baby. Dagu, party. I know say, I just gotta tell you, it's in my mind, you gotta know.
Body smoking like a cigarette. Oh, baby, I can smoke it all. Say now you I want to see. When I wake up in the morning. Say now you I want to feel. Anywhere that I be going, baby, make you ginger me. And I go ginger you. I know that you're feeling me. And I be feeling you. Baby, make you ginger me. And I go ginger you. I know that you're feeling me. And I be feeling you. Original Batman. John Tricks on the beat.
So this section was actually very sad and gloomy, but at the same time educational. We learned a lot of things here because first of all, looking at that Y structure that was like in an iron form, that is actually what they used to rest their necks so that their hairstyles will not be scattered. I think it's because they were a little bit black, so they wanted to keep their hair looking as fresh as possible. We also were able to see the image of Nefertiti and her husband again being portrayed, so it was really cool. The reason why this section was a little bit sad was because we got to see a lot of mommy cases and mummies, especially for the kids, which you'll probably see. So it kind of felt like an invasion of privacy, if anything. And I did learn a fun fact from my auntie. She actually stated the smaller containers that are white, you see like 3, those are where the intestines of the person who's about to become a mummy are actually kept to make sure that the mummies are preserved for a long time. So that was very educational and very amazing as well. We did see a lot of their gods and the images of how Egypt would be. It was really fun. I highly recommend going to the museum in Berlin if you are there and just educating yourself about different things. It was an amazing experience, and to give it to my aunt and my uncle for making this not one of the best trip ever. Like, I can't wait to go back there, maybe like in the summer. It was just amazing, and I loved every part of it.
See them be hating now. She carry you. Her body amazing, oh. My baby, oh. I will love you forever, oh. Girl, for your body, I'ma risk it. I'ma risk it. Chop your body, girl, like a biscuit. Like a biscuit. Oh yeah, dark, she jeje. No, they do me, she get. You wanna come move fair. Now you I want to.
Body smoking like a cigarette. Oh, baby, I can smoke it all. Yeah. Say now you I want to see when I wake up in the morning. Say now you I want to feel anywhere that.
Guys, it looks like the club was still going home. I'm a little bit tipsy, but Jennifer is strong.
Just 2 shots, like.
Not too short.
Is it too much? It was. And that's what got her like I.
Wow. We'll be back.
Nobody proper than you. I know. Girl, one boy and me Germany, yo. Me Germany, yo. Them they feel you from London to SA. We could do it my way. Baby, make you ginger me. I wanna feel ya. Anything you do, make I feel If I know if you do, I'ma go talk Baby, you rock need for protein, baby. Love you, baby. Dagu, party, I know I just gotta tell you what's in my mind, you gotta know. Body smoking like a cigarette. Oh, baby, I can smoke it all. Yeah. Say now you I want to see.
And I'm going to do some skincare very soon. I had a lovely time this morning. Also, it was amazing. My auntie was amazing. My kids are so cute and amazing. Abby, I love Abby. It was really fun. Now I'm waiting for the bus lights to turn on. Let me quickly do a quick video and see if it works. I hope my phone's on. Berlin is so beautiful. Like, I feel like best place I have traveled to. And no, it's actually very city. Yeah, so up next, Croatia, but that's crazy. So that's it for this video. Make sure you check out the first Berlin vlog on my channel. That one's also very amazing. I think this has been the best travel vlog I've ever done, and I really enjoyed my time as well. Shout out to my auntie and my uncle for making this the best travel ever and best trip ever. It was too amazing Christmas holiday. My uncle really cooked Nigerian meals and made sure that we're always very full and satisfied. He's an amazing cook. I wish I took more pictures and videos of him, his cooking skills. Like, he is good. My auntie really made sure that I could see as much as I could for Berlin, and I just had an amazing time. She was an amazing host. Like, my uncle was an amazing host as well. It was really amazing, and I feel like you should really travel to Berlin if you have not gone to Berlin and have a swell time. The people are lovely, the culture is lovely, and you have a lot of things to say as well. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video and probably the previous one. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and click on the notification button for more content from me. I hope I get to give you more travel vlogs and explore Europe as much as possible. Bye guys, have a wonderful time. Merry Christmas.